What's going on, everybody? We're the Cinefanatics, and it's still South by week. It's going on for decades and decades.
Yeah, it feels like it. That's like 10 days of music, movies, interactive content. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, got a couple more movies to do reviews for also.
Yep.
Those are coming. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And we are here for another Schmoedown reaction. This time it is Liz Shannon Miller versus Demi Adejuyigbe.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one because we don't know how these two people will play. We really didn't know where they came from. I know Demi has done some stand-up, I believe. He's done some comedy bits. He's done appearances in various forms of media across all of mediadom.
Yeah. And
Liz Shannon Miller is suggested, from what we hear, just been suggested from Ethan Irwin's wife. Do we know? I'm not familiar with her, so I don't know if she's from, what else she's from, where she's come from, what she's done.
Yeah.
So these people are both fresh to me.
Yeah, I don't know of either one of them. I know I've seen him on like an episode of Actually from College.
Actually?
Yeah, from College Humor. And yeah, then like maybe a couple of stand-up things, but that's about all I know.
Yeah. So, I mean, who knows what their level of movie knowledge is? It's not us because we've not seen them before. So this is going to be completely new for us all the way around.
Now, as far as like saying, like call a match, who do you think's going to win? I'm going to have to go with her just completely based off of the recommendation of Ethan Irwin's wife.
Probably.
Pretty sure Ethan Irwin's wife knows the level of knowledge that Ethan Irwin has, and therefore could be an accurate judge as to who else may have that kind of knowledge.
Yeah, especially since apparently she has said that Liz Shannon Miller is on the same tier as Ethan Irwin.
Yeah.
That's a big statement. It's a big, bold statement. We've seen that at this point.
We've seen that a couple of times this season, people making those kind of statements. Whether it's Kevin Smets coming in saying that he's going to own all the belts, or Paul Oyama coming in just acting like he already owns all the belts.
Like he's baby Chance Ellison.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen this quite a bit so far. Just a lot of like people just reaching for that upper echelon of Schmoedowndom. Yeah, whatever. And someone's going to hit this. The percentage of this, someone is going to hit these higher upper tiers. And it's going to be a fun watch.
Yeah. So I'd say let's get into it. I really can't tell you who's got this because, other than the suggestion we've got, we have no idea. So let's jump on in.
I know what you're thinking, but you made the right choice. This man has his eye on the prize. This is a title contender. This is a title winner. You don't have to worry, man. You, my friend, are going to get the enormous victory that you deserve. Andrew Guy is the man that's gonna, he needs you as much as you need him, by the way. But together, the two of you, you're like Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. I'm telling you, you've made the right choice.
All right, all that is fine, Robert. But all I care about is that title match. I want my belt back. Get me there. You promised.
It's not just fine, it's so fine. Like that movie about the jeans. With Ryan O'Neal, buddy, you're gonna win. You're going all the way. You and Guy, straight to the top. I guarantee it.
He become like the guy who does the Men's Warehouse.
You're going to like the way you look in the belt that you're going to get at some point.
I guarantee it.
Well, look at that. You're all here for another edition of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I am
Stop yelling at me, Ken!
happy to be here. Making her debut at the desk is the one and only Roxy Stryer. Hi, Roxy.
Hey, Ken!
give or take. Maybe they filmed this one before.
This time, I'm
You
sitting
are.
here now, though.
Well, you're here. You're a professional. We're happy to have you here. Even though, recently the movie Trivia Schmoedown, you and I were maybe on the opposite sides. We're here joined as a team to announce this great match with 2 new names to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Are you excited to be here?
Well, that's the most exciting place to be because we have no idea what these people are capable of, and now we get to see.
Right. And who are we seeing today? Who is making their debut in the movie Trivia Schmoedown? We've got Demi Adejuyigbe, and he is known as the Electric Lemon, which is one of the best nicknames I think I've ever seen
All right, I'm looking for him.
or watched in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. It is what does that mean? I don't know. Just lemons are electric.
You have to wonder what happened that you got that nickname. What did you do?
Yeah, well, Sam knows him. Sam Levine knows him. He's appeared on the Doug Benson podcast, and he I talked to him before the match. He was cool and confident.
Yeah, cool as a cucumber. I noticed that too.
Or a lemon.
Absolutely. We'll get to some of his strengths here in a second. So on the other side of that, we have Liz Shannon Miller, Lightning Liz. Both these competitors were supposed to be here last year. Schedules didn't allow it. That's sometimes what happens. But the chairman wanted to make sure that he had a lockdown for this season. And
Shocking.
here's the thing about Liz. She is coming to us from the Ethan Irwin camp.
The puns will get better as this match goes, I promise.
She's a competitor.
Probably
She's been on the stage before. She's a great director. She knows this game. She knows movies. And she was like, Liz could be the next Ethan Irwin. Roxy, that's a lot of pressure.
I know, and if there's any camp you want to come from, it's the Ethan Irwin camp.
Right.
He is, to me, one of the greatest of all time, and if they're saying this about her, she's got to be somebody to look out for.
You know, and she was at the in attendance in the audience for the movie Trivia Schmoedown Awards, which I remember about half of them. The drinks kept flowing.
I'm with you, Ken. I'm with you.
Absolutely. And she got a taste for the madness, so I think she's ready. But that's enough from me and Roxy. We want to hear from the competitors. Let's hear what they have to say.
My name is Demi Adejuyigbe, and I'm here for the Schmoedown to try and win, but probably lose.
My name's Shannon Miller, and I'm
I like
here
him.
to compete in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I found out about the movie Trivia Schmoedown through my good friend Ethan Irwin. Ethan and I have been friends for a long time. I've known his wife for a long time, for the exact same amount of time. In fact, I met them at the same time. And yeah, Meredith saying I could beat Ethan definitely put a little pressure on me. Hopefully she's right. At least about me being as good. I'm not saying I'm going to beat him ever, because who knows.
My movie trivia skill strengths are generally in either award show knowledge or picking out like years that things came out, or I guess posters. Of
Movie
things,
release
or, like,
date
describing
competitor here.
posters, which I don't think is something that is applicable to this challenge. So, oh, thank God.
Demi is someone I know from his web comedy work, actually. I'm a big fan of his Twitter. Basically, when I found out I would be playing him today, I decided, well, if I lose, I'm going to lose to someone I like, so I'm excited.
But if things go horribly wrong for my competitor, I could get to the championship.
I hope we have a lot of fun today, and this is, I think, just the beginning for both of us, but if one of us goes further than the other, then so be it.
Liz, today we're going to go toe-to-toe on some trivia, and I will be taking home second place.
I love that kind of confidence.
All right, you heard it there, Roxy. Both of them just saying, not so much happy to be here, but they're excited to be here, ready to kind of make a name for themselves.
I wonder if they know what they're getting into right now.
That's a good question. I think a lot of times you sign up, you tell the chairman, yeah, absolutely, and then you get behind the curtain and you have Frankie Numbers and Brad Gilmore talking about you. You got PJ Campbell staring at you. He's a mean guy. He's in the crowd. He wants you to make. You got Alex is up there going, do you want water? Make your decision now. out. Water, no water. Water, no water. It's tough.
It's a big choice to
And
make.
these lights shining down on my bald head, it is something once you get out here. So, I think we're almost ready, but we got tail of the tape. We don't have notable accomplishments. They haven't competed yet. Talking to Demi, he said his categories, awards, Oscars, any kind of, I don't think we're doing the Nick Awards or the Golden Globes, but
You
awards,
never know.
directors, and comedies. Talked to Liz. She said sci-fi, female directors, and 90s. You know I love
That's
that
my
decade.
girl, 90s.
90s?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
How old
yeah.
were you in the 90s? I was 50.
I was in the womb.
Ah, perfect. It's a good. Before we start, I want to remind you all to listen to these episodes in audio form. Take us with you in your car. Put it in your earbuds. Pull over, obey all traffic laws when you do it. But all of season 1 is available in podcast form to relive the lunacy of the debut of Yodi, the infamous Blue Fairy moment. I was there. That and the trial of JTE, which I still believe was in air, even though I was in the other side. Links are in the description below, Roxy.
Also, don't forget the free-for-all, the third one for your
trial and
favorite
error.
competitors are going to
My client is on trial and it's an error.
Downtown LA.
Yeah.
It's coming right up. So go to the Schmoedown
I love that line.
to get your tickets now, and whoever wins that gets a shot at the title of their choice. So
Absolutely.
that's a huge deal.
And we're
Firm
doing it
believer in
downtown
trial and
LA,
error.
40 competitors.
My
We
client's
have
on
some
trial, and I
microbes,
believe
some
that's an
homeless
error.
people, Throw them in there, make it 45.
Why
It's
not?
going to be good. No, it's going to be great. The Globe Theater is
Great
a
Dagnino
venue. It's big
isms.
for pro wrestling. It's now going to
Bonjour,
be big for the movie.
morons.
Schmoedown. All right, Roxy, we got a lot of words out of our mouths.
That's so true.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Always wanted to do that.
She's so excited.
Introducing first.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Liz Shannon Miller.
Here's Schmoedown debut.
Oh, never mind.
The Electric Lemon. Demi. Adejuyigbe.
Okay, I will say this. He's got a great name to shout.
Look at that kick.
You, the amount of questioning you want to do as to how do I actually pronounce it, that was fantastic.
A lot of practice. There's probably some practice going in, like, okay.
And it's staying up the whole
He
time.
kept it up there.
How long can he keep it?
Yes, they are BB-8 socks.
They are BB-8 socks. Let's give it up for BB-8 socks. Give it up for
Something we
BB-8
all
socks.
agree on.
And his opponent, also making her Schmoedown debut. Please welcome Lightning Liz Shannon
Yeah. Oh, there's a casual wave. I like her show.
She's here. I like it.
You got the name Lightning, though. She got to be quick.
I think everything about these two competitors says I'm here to make a name for myself, and I love it. All right, we are almost here. That means we are getting ready for round one. Let me read the rules of round one. Round one, you each are going to get 8 questions in different categories. We'll let you know those categories before we read the questions. Each question is worth 1 point. If you get all 8 right, you get a bonus question just for you. If you both get it all right, we'll have bonus questions just for you. It's going to be exciting. Also, don't forget one of the most important things in this game. Some use it for strategy. Some use it just because they need it. The JTE rules, named for the famed Ecuadorian film reviewer and
Josh Tapia.
dog owner Josh Tapia, a legend in the league.
Thumbnail extraordinaire.
You get 3 repeats. You say you want the rule, we'll re-ask it. That is that. All right, so, Demi, Liz, are you both ready?
Let's do this.
As I'll ever be.
Confidence.
Same as it ever was.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! 3 rounds to the finish. 3 rounds to the finish. First question comes in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. Who stars as a journalist trying to discover the origins of the mysterious tape in 2002's The Ring?
Well, you're off to a great start there.
How are you doing? I want to make sure you're okay.
I'm honestly so excited. This
I know
is a
you
different
are.
viewpoint. I'm
5.
looking at
Nope,
them
that's
here.
The Grudge.
You don't know.
3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers, starting with you, Liz.
Naomi Watts.
That is correct. 1
Yeah.
point, Debbie.
Naomi Watts.
We are tied.
Naomi Watts. It definitely wasn't Sarah Michelle Gellar. Nope, that was The Grudge.
You get that first point or that first laugh, you start feeling comfortable. Roxy, question number 2.
Question 2 in the category of action adventure. Which film in the Lethal Weapon franchise introduced Joe Pesci's Leo Getz? What?
Do I?
No.
No?
Never mind.
You ditched it.
Nah, I didn't.
All right.
It was-
Is it something I said?
Nah, something I thought. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Look for answers, starting with Demi.
Lethal Weapon 3?
That is not right. Liz.
Same answer.
Lethal Weapon 2.
2.
For 2.
2.
Either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4.
He's on the poster for 3.
The numbers aren't that far off.
Numbers are there for.
What's a 3 but a bigger 2, you know?
Absolutely. That's what they taught me.
That's what I've always
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
That's what they taught me on Sesame Street After Dark. Question number 3 comes in the category of dramas. Dramas. Who played DJ in 2005's Hustle and Flow? Directed by friend of the show, Craig Brewer. He's got a great beard.
I like a man with a great beard.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers, starting with Liz.
Terrence Howard.
That's correct for point. Debbie.
Okay.
DJ Qualls.
But so close.
He's in the film.
True.
I just assumed it. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't think it was Terrence Howard's character. I couldn't remember the name of.
Number 4. in
I
the
thought it was DJ
category
Qualls
of
also.
Animated. Who voices the Grinch in the 2018 adaptation?
They made another one?
Is it me?
Wait. Who did do the voice of
I
that?
could be.
You don't know?
I stopped watching movies in 2011. 5, 4, 3,
Oh, no.
2, and 1. Looking for answers, starting with Demi.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's right.
There, Liz.
Nearly ran out of time writing his name, Benedict Cumberbatch.
It is
I was about to write Jim Carrey. Bucket Cunderdunder.
Is he popular? or
Is he
something?
here? What's
Is he
It's a
here?
powerful name. A lot of syllables.
Yeah.
All sexy. All right, fifth question. Question comes in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who plays the younger Joe in Looper? I didn't see that,
Dang it.
Never did.
but I did see The Last Jedi 42 times.
And loved it as much as I did?
No,
Let's
give me-
get in that fight right now.
3, 2, and
Long-
1. Looking for
longer
answers
names.
with Liz.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That is correct.
Jogo Lev?
That's right.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Joseph Gordon-Robin.
Of course, played slow and low.
I didn't have enough time to write the other
in The
T.
Last Jedi, my second favorite Star Wars film of all time.
That's wrong then.
What's your first?
Question number 6.
The Ewok Adventures. Question number 6.
In the category of comedies, which two films name 2 films in which Judd Apatow has directed his wife, Leslie Mann? 2 films.
Give me 20 seconds to write 2 of these films down.
Yeah, I need more time.
Yeah. Husband and wife working together. That's sometimes that can be interesting.
Yes.
We know that so well.
Yeah. Not 5.
Not at all.
4.
Got it.
I don't know what's like.
3, 2,
Be married.
and 1. Looking for answers starting with Demi.
This is 40 and knocked up.
Yep.
This is 40 and knocked up.
Yes.
That's correct.
Oh, thank
Point there. You got it, Liz.
This is 40 and the 40-year-old virgin.
That is
Yep.
correct as well. 5
This is 40 and knocked up. So I got 40-year-old virgin, knocked up. This is 40. She was also in Funny People.
From one of the films, or
I think she's pretty much in all of those movies. I don't remember her in Trainwreck though.
Question comes in the category of directors.
Knocked Up and This is 40, they're the same character.
Directors.
Yeah.
Who directed 2017's Phantom Thread?
One of my least favorite movies of that year.
Really?
What?
It was.
Who directed Phantom Thread?
It got her actually. It was actually the de facto sequel to the Phantom Menace. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
don't think
Looking
so,
for
but
answers starting with
you're wrong.
Liz.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
PTA. That's a point. Demi.
I wrote Paul Thomas Anderson and then what the fuck, Roxy?
That is fair enough. point for you, half point for you.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Swear.
Spielberg.
6-5 coming into the final question, Roxy. Both strong first rounds, but we do not have a perfect round,
PTA.
obviously. So, 8th question, Roxy, hit it.
8th question, a coming of age category. What 2002 drama follows a young Maori girl trying to claim her place as chief amongst a strictly patriarchal New Zealand tribe?
What was that?
Well done.
They really tested my
no,
my verbiage there.
That's a lot of good diction,
All the
pronunciation.
words.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
What?
Looking for answers, starting with Demi.
Whale Rider?
That's correct for points.
Oh.
Tie game.
Wheel Rider.
But Liz
I'm buying a lotto ticket. That was Well Rider.
Good job.
I completely pulled that out
cheered
of
for Wales.
someplace that answers typically aren't found.
BB-8, a lot of things. Roxy, first of all, how are you doing? You got through your first round as an announcer.
I didn't care about them. I did it.
You did it. Roxy did it, everybody. Roxy did it, everybody. But speaking of that first round, Demi and Liz really came out swinging. That is 7-6 is a great first round, especially for your first competition here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. But we go into the second round, known affectionately by some fans as the Wheel Round. And the match sponsored by two of our wonderful Schmoedown patrons.
Yeah,
so let's give it up to them.
We love our patrons.
Go to patreon.com/Schmoedown if you want to support. And the sponsored wheeled slices for today's matches are Spielberg and Brad Pitt.
Not Paul Thomas
No
Anderson.
Not Paul
Netflix
Thomas
questions
Anderson.
in the Spielberg round, I'm assuming. All right.
Interesting.
A lot of
low
Spielberg
blow.
people liking old ways to watch movies. All right. That's fair. All right. On that note, are you both, Liz, Demi, you understand?
Controversial.
Round 2, you got any questions?
Yeah.
Good?
No, yeah.
Good. Think you have a 1-point lead, which means you have the option to spin first if you'd like, or you can defer to your opponent.
I defer to my opponent.
Demi, you're up.
I think
All
I
right.
make that choice
And
too.
as we always say, spin from the wheel, not the pegs, because why fix things? Let's go! Spin is in. Spin is in.
Spin, good spin. Love that spin. Those spirit fingers.
All right. Demi is going to get
Oh,
Modern Classics. Do you want to keep Modern Classics? You can spin again if you'd like. He's looking at the board, sizing it up. He's going to spin again. Give it a spin. Give it a
It's a
spin.
risky move.
Go for it, sir.
I want to see him land on movie releases because I want to see how good he is
Spin.
at the movie release dates.
Your supportive audience.
Right. New releases.
Wait, he's so happy he almost fell over.
He is happy or sad, or he thinks he just won a new car. Either you get new releases, Demi. New releases will be your
He's like, "I get a car?"
category. We will let you know that these are movies released in the last 12 to 18 months.
Oh.
All right, 12
Give
to
or
18
take.
months. Roxy, 4 questions for Demi. If you want to administer the questions, please be my guest.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Question number 1. In Ready Player One, what Atari 2600 game had to be beaten in order to receive the final Easter
Ice something
egg
or other.
and be awarded the last key?
All right, someone didn't play video games in the 80s.
Yeah,
That's
no.
fine. Demi?
Joust.
That was the one they're all sitting there playing and they fall through the
Ice, yes.
Looking for an answer in.
ice climber.
Can you repeat the question?
It's not Ice
In Ready
Ice
Player
Climber's
One,
Nintendo.
what Atari 2600 game had to be beaten in order to receive the final Easter egg and be awarded the last key?
Like Ice Fall or Ice Pick or Ice.
What is Space Invaders?
Incorrect. We're looking for Adventure. Adventure.
Or it's just called Adventure.
All right, Demi. Question number
Sure.
2.
Who directed 2018's Venom?
Ruben Fleischer.
Ruben
2
Fleischer.
points. 2
Yeah.
points.
Rupert
right
Fleischer.
there. All
Rupert
right,
Fleischer.
Takes the lead. Third question. Come down.
In The Hate You Give, who plays the police officer that is Star's Uncle Carlos?
Oh, is this me again?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Common?
2 more points.
Correct.
2 more points. Fourth and
Common
final
answer.
question in this round.
Who played Queen's manager John Reed in Bohemian Rhapsody?
I forgot his name.
Aidan Gillen?
That's correct.
Yes, yes.
Finger Baelish.
Yeah.
The CIA agent from Dark Knight Rises.
That is a great round for Demi. His first go-round in the wheel round. He takes a 12-7 lead, but Liz,
It would be
it's your
painful.
turn to give us a spin.
For you.
Great round.
Lightning Liz. I did forget to explain up top that they do have steel, so my bad. The spin is in.
Good spin.
It is coming down to
Movie release dates.
release dates. Do you want to keep it? She does not want to keep it.
I feel that. Okay. Oh, it was like a triple spin. I like that movement.
All right.
Yes, you are.
A lot of spin
As the
practice.
kids say, slay, queen.
All right. It is going to be Spielberg
movie.
Oh, if she's anything like Ethan Irwin, she's got this one.
That category was provided to us by patron Brian Kemet.
Way to go, Brian Kemet. Good job on patronizing the
Schmoedown there. All right, let's go to 4 questions.
probably a better way of wording
in
that.
the category
I'm
of
sure.
Steven Spielberg films. And again, Demi, you do have the opportunity to steal if she misses the answers. All right. First question. Who plays Wade Watts in Steven Spielberg's adaptation of Ready
Sheridan.
Player One?
Ty Sheridan.
Multiple choice, please.
Donald Gleason, Tom Holland, Ty Sheridan, or Jacob Tremblay?
Ty Sheridan.
That is correct for a point.
Point.
You get 1 point there. All right, second question in this round. What is the nickname given to the gifted humans who can predict future crimes in
Precogs.
Minority Report?
Precogs.
That is correct for 2 points. Precogs. I think I failed that class at community college. All right. Third question. What MCU actor plays Captain Nichols, the army officer who buys Joey for
Tom
use in the
Hiddleston.
war in War Horse?
Tom Hiddleston.
That is correct for 2 more points. Tie game. Fourth and final question in round 2 here. In E.T., what kind of animal was Elliot's science class supposed
Frogs.
to dissect, but instead let loose in the classroom?
A frog.
That is correct for 2 points and a lead, 14-12. Roxy, what do you think about that round 2?
Pretty amazing competitors right now. I mean, everything that people were saying about them turns out seems to be true.
Seems to be true. This is coming down to the third round, as often these games do, but this is make or break. Here's how this is going to work, competitors. You will each get on the lead. I'm going to need 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
Go 15, 16, and 17.
Right in a row there, 15, 16, 17. Demi.
I'm going to go 4, 8, and 18.
4, 8, and 18. I like that there. Demi, since you are behind, your questions are going to come
Those are
up
good
first, or at least this first question, and 2 points. The
Those numbers are
category
good
that you
there.
selected is Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. I started it. Did you hear that? I started it.
We chant for the Dark.
They heard me.
All right.
It was previously recorded match
Your first
in California.
question, 2
In
points.
California.
Roxy, take it away.
Nora Ephron directed Meryl Streep and Amy Adams
Julie
in
and
the
Julia.
2009 drama.
Julie and Julia?
That's
That
correct
is
for
correct.
2 points. Tie game there. Going back to Liz now. And Liz, your first question that I'll be administering here is you chose number 15, which is coming of age. 2-point question. Liz, here you go to take the lead. Name the actor who played the jock in
Emilio
The
Estevez.
Breakfast Club.
Emilio Estevez.
That is right. Emilio
And his name was
Estevez,
Andrew.
points. We got that.
Not Robert
We can't
Paulson.
have a Young Guns question, Chris.
Sorry.
All
Oh,
right,
he's talking about
16-14,
Sklisky.
we
Never
go
mind.
back to
Regulators.
Demi.
We
Go
regulate
back
the
to
stealing
Demi
of
for
this
your
property.
3-point question. You chose number 8, which corresponds to the category of Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock, the films of Hitchcock.
Psycho.
3-point question coming your way from Roxy.
James Stewart plays a character by the name of L.B. Jeffries
Rearview mirror.
in which Hitchcock
Rear
film?
window. Rear window. Rear view mirror.
Vertigo.
Incorrect. We were looking for rear window. Rear window.
Not rear view mirror.
I'm thinking about being in a car.
This is a make or
In the
break
rear view
moment
mirror.
here for Demi. He's got his 5
I like
point
retitling
question
movies.
coming.
More of
He's
these
got
jokes to
answer
come.
And kick this back to Lightning Liz. If he misses it, Liz walks away with a victory in her first match. But Demi can put the pressure on her here. You chose number 18, which is the 2000s. The 2000s. In the year 2000.
Good
All
note.
right. Roxy, 5-point question coming down for Demi.
All right. In dodgeball, how does Average Joe's coach Patches O'Houlihan die?
Was it in the traffic?
Does have JT rules if he wants to use them here. It comes down to this.
He's hit by a vehicle.
And Joe
Nope.
winner by a final score of 16 to 14. Lightning lives Shannon Miller. A casino sign. A casino sign.
Casino sign
When
following.
that happens.
I completely forgot that.
Roxy, we just saw a great debut match for both competitors. 16-14. What do you think about these two competitors right now?
I'm wondering if this is the start of the next Ethan Irwin career. I mean, we just saw it happen right now, but both of them pretty great.
Absolutely, absolutely. We saw a lot from Demi here. Sometimes
Yeah.
it is just the roll of the dice in that final round. So we're going to hear from the competitors right now. Jen Sturger is with both competitors right now.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Demi, the Electric Lemon. Where in the hell did you get that name?
I have used the name Electro Lemon for various things since I was in 6th grade. Just something I made up and then for some reason stuck with.
So wait, was it like your AIM name, your screen name?
Yep.
Yes. Then I should be Tommy CO02.
Tommy CO02.
I wore a lot of Tommy Hilfiger back in the day. I'm aging myself. Don't judge me.
You were such a brand loyalist that you're like, my screen name is going to even be Tommy Hilfiger.
Damn straight. And now I've got to explain to executives why it's my Gmail. But so, I mean, you have all the knowledge to be out there. You proved that today. It was a very evenly matched first go at it, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I wish I had had the IMDb page for Hustle and Flow like tattooed on my
That's
body
cheating.
somewhere. Is it, or is it a coincidence that could have helped me?
Oh, tattoo goals right there. But
Yeah.
no, I think if anything held you back in your first match out there, one, you know, did the lights get to you? Or two, was it just not knowing exactly how the rules of the game go and knowing like, oh, I've got JTE rules out there. I've got some strategy involved in it. I think when you're out there the first time, you're just more focused on the trivia, right?
Yeah, I definitely could have played a little bit more strategy. I feel like in my head I got a little too confident and was just kind of like, oh, it's
I
not
had
that
no
I need
idea
more
you were
time.
confident, even when you came out shuffling and then throwing your leg on the table.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by your pants.
Thank you.
Also,
Thank you so much.
The stretch capabilities of those things are absolutely amazing.
The secret is to wear pants that are a size too big so that you can stretch in them.
That's what I've been doing wrong.
That's what you're doing wrong.
So, obviously, I mean, did you catch the bug? Are you coming back?
Oh yeah, no, it was so fun, and I hope to be asked back. I again will be more prepared next time. Probably use a little bit of that JTE, maybe some multiple choice. Take advantage of everything I got.
Awesome.
Can I get a little bit of that,
congratulations on a very
that
well-done
JTE you
first
got
match.
over
I'm
there?
Sorry, it
Just
didn't
a
go your
little
way,
JTE.
but I don't feel like it's the last time I've
Nice.
seen you.
Yeah.
So, catch you soon.
Catch you soon.
Perfect. And I'm back with Lightning Liz, Shannon, Miller. You're so awesome. You have 2 first names. I mean, are you hoping the nickname sticks?
I mean, I feel like I was
Just trying it out.
pretty fast. Yeah, lightning is a little it feels like a lot to live up to, but I've already come into this with a lot to live up to, thanks to getting piped up by Ethan and Meredith. So
Yeah, what is that about? Like, way to set the standard really high and like put some pressure on you. Was that at all a little nerve-wracking going out there, knowing that there's been so much hype about you? Like, they're saying you could be the next Ethan.
I mean, the thing is, Ethan's already the next Ethan.
When Ethan says you're the next Ethan, that's something.
Yeah, I think it's a lot to live up to, but I just, he plays a good, clean game, and that's all I can aspire to as well.
Oh, so you had a great first round. You only missed 1. You had a perfect second round. I mean, didn't even have to really go to your third much. I mean, what is happening out there? You didn't even get affected by the lights, it seems. Like, you just kind of got in the zone. But, like, I don't feel like you really had to use a ton of your strategy like this game.
I mean, yeah, I think I want to shout out to Demi. Like, he really lucked out. I would have easily missed both the questions that he got in the third round. I'm pretty sure. Not to down talk myself. I'm just saying.
It just goes to show you a lot of it's luck of the draw.
It really is, and he was a great opponent. Really enjoyed working with him. So working with him.
I'm waiting for Jay Washington to walk in.
I had a lot of fun. But
so you like Ethan Irwin, huh?
That match, as good as I feel about it, like definitely reminds you that like. It really does come down to just like lucking out and knowing something just for whatever random reason in your life you happen to know about it.
Absolutely. So did you catch the bug out there? Do we feel like this might be, we might have to see you again?
I might try to come back, if only because I love to destroy a perfect record. So we'll see how I do in subsequent matches. But I had a good time, and at the very least, I proved to myself that I remember who Emilio Estevez is. So
I mean, that makes one of us. So who would you want to see next?
As competitors?
Yes.
Oh gosh, I mean,
not Emilio Estevez. Who would you want to see next?
Well, I know that the women of this league are incredible. So I'd love to. I'd not take one on, but I'd love to, see how I did against one of them.
What about free for all?
Free for all. I wish I could make it to the free for all, but I definitely will be excited to see who participates in that, and learn about new people who probably know more than I do.
Diversion. She will be at the free for all.
I'm sure we know some people around here that might be able to make some stuff happen for you.
Great. Well, I look forward to it. I definitely have to come back.
Congratulations on a great debut.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you heard from both competitors right there. Demi, it seems like he's ready to come back. He took his loss really well, Roxy, and you agree he's got a future in this league as well.
Absolutely. I think they both do.
Well, Liz absolutely does. You mentioned it. You get that first victory. Who knows where you go from here? Is it Diamond Dave Del Rio that she faces? So, like Chance Ellison from my own corruption stable. We'll take on that challenge, but I've seen what she can do here. So, conquests start with the first victory. This might have been that one for Liz.
The rookies seem to be getting better and better all the time, and this year we have seen so many newbies come and really face this challenge and then soar. So I'm excited to see what happens for both of them.
Absolutely. The movie Trivia Schmoedown has moved into this next phase. We're in season 6. To get bigger and better, you need more names, more competitors. You need to see new faces up there, and this season has delivered on that promise. Even in losses, these new names are giving memorable performances, and that is key to the growth of the league. But so are you out there. You're key to the growth of the league. You can support us at patreon.com/Schmoedown. Just spread the word. Go to the Schmoedown. Check out the website, triviasd.com. William the Beast Bibiani and his team, his cavalcade of writers, are digging into the stats and stories, as Vin Scully used to say, and it is really helping the league feel more robust, more like a sport as this moves forward. Don't forget the live events. Roxy, are you excited about the live events?
Oh my God, can I come?
Yes, you can. Where?
She said her catchphrase.
If I was home right now on my couch in my underpants and wanted to go to the live event, Roxy, where can I get tickets?
You can get them at theschmoedownlive.com.
Nope.
There, be square.
Regular pants.
Absolutely.
Don't stand up.
I'm not standing up.
Makes the Schmoedown happen, especially RB3, who's been staring at me from the corner the entire match. For Roxy Stryer. Hi, Roxy.
Hey, Ken.
I'm Ken Napzok. We'll see you next time on the movie Trivia Schmoedown. RB3, have you had the blueberry coffee at 7-Eleven? Oh! You should try it. Oh my God! This is going to be the best. It's so good to see you here. This is going to be great. Sit down. You got notes? Great.
I do. I have my notes.
Well, you have such a wonderful career. We got to talk about a lot of things.
I'm excited.
RB3, can you see my Darth Vader shirt? I bought it.
How about the corruption?
Yeah, that looks great on you.
Thanks.
That looks, the red, everything plays off.
Thanks.
This shirt, $42 shipping. All it cost me. The shipping alone.
That's
Yeah, well, join us. It's kind of like you.
Yeah.
So you know how it goes here. We're going to talk about a lot of things here.
Yeah.
You're feeling good. You feeling good. Sassy Stacey Howard.
I think it's perfect to join corruption now at this point. I mean, I think I'll fit right in.
Yeah, and I love this idea we talk about. Once we announce your partner, I don't know if we're going to do it on the show. We can play around with it.
Okay.
But this revenge tour, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I'm gonna gonna go against one of my old teammates.
Yeah, you want to go Janine first?
Yeah, Janine first. I wanna beat Janine, and I want to embarrass Jay. I mean, that's my ultimate goal.
I have some dirt on the chairman. I know this thing he did in the shower that he doesn't, and I'll say I'm going to tell the world, and then we'll make that match happen. But I don't know if we're going to announce it. RB3, we don't have time to announce that today on Inside Schmoedown. We're just going to go. Okay, we're good. You need me to scoot in?
Okay.
A little interesting of the direction of going on some of these post-credit cutscenes here.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of behind the scenes from the Inside Schmoedown that he did with Stacy.
Yeah.
Ken did. Revenge tour, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder who's joining her on a revenge tour.
So basically still asking who her partner is. I'm still going to go with Zipper.
I see you, Brienne. I see you.
That'd be cool, too.
Yeah, actually, I would love that. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen, but I think that'd be a great little story thread there. Because we don't know. It sounds like Brienne's stepping down from a lot recently, so it'd be interesting to see her jump back in and be repartnered with Stacy again as the 6 Degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean they've been doing a lot like over the last year or so. You know, some teams that we've known break down, people move on to other factions, other teams, new teams are formed with the same competitors. We haven't had a team that has been broken down come back yet in reform, other than Schmoes versus Patriots in the exhibition match. But yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to happen there.
So Liz Shannon Miller,
Lightning.
Yeah. Good performance right off the bat. I would have liked to have seen if someone would have come in and interrupted her like that. Like I was
Jay.
calling Jay coming in. That would have been funny.
Jay can't interrupt everybody.
But he's been doing that a lot lately.
You can't pull in everybody who's new.
Yeah. So, anyways, kind of curious as to see what's going to happen with her. I believe we might find out more about that after the free-for-all, whether or not she actually is going to be a part of it. I mean, probably not. But,
it doesn't sound like it.
But, I mean, that would be just a funny little diversion. Like, she said she wasn't going to be here.
There she is. Hey.
Yeah, so.
And then Demi.
Demi did fantastic.
Yeah. He knows his stuff, too. He's one of those that I think not only does he know trivia well, but he's going to be a good entertaining competitor to watch going forward.
I would actually like to see him all of a sudden show up in some mysteriously formed team.
Yeah.
Get one of these other newbie competitors and just silently form a team. Maybe announce that we've got Team X is going to be playing against the Wildberries, and we're like, who's Team X? And then it pops up that it's Demi and Paul Oyama or something like that. That would be fantastic and awesome to see.
Yeah, that's that'd be interesting. I mean, there's all sorts of things. I mean, you're pulling in this much new blood here this season, and all of them so far have been pretty good. Have been either decent or really good at the game.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just a lot of good talent coming into the league now.
Yeah,
excited to see where each and every one of them goes.
So speaking of each and every one of them, let's talk about each and every one of the 40 of them that are going to be showing up at the free-for-all. We are less than a week away, depending on how quickly I get this video out, since we're still dealing with South by.
I would say buy your tickets, but they might be done. You might already have it by the time you see this video. So,
anyways, if not, go get your tickets. Go pick it up. It's at theschmoedownlive.com.
We would be there in LA
if we weren't in Texas.
If we weren't in Austin, Texas.
So, go pick up those tickets. Go make sure you jump on the Patreon. Help them out any way you can. Like, comment, and subscribe to the Schmoedown.
Yes. And speaking of buying tickets...
Oh.
One thing we will definitely promote, besides the fact that I know Chicago, they got the Chicago show coming too, is we will continually promote the Houston show because, again, we are in Texas. There is a Houston show coming. And before that, we are trying to put together the fan meetup. So I would say stay tuned to the Cinefanatics here and stay tuned to all things Schmoedown. Hop on the Facebook page. We're going to be trying to drop information as soon as we know what and where and how. Mark Ellis has officially announced that he is doing the show the night before the Schmoedown. So there's going to be a live stand-up from him. We'll probably try to organize something around that. We even had a little bit of interaction with him during South by, where he mentioned that to us as well. So we're going to be trying to work with him on that, trying to work around his schedule on that, and we will let you guys know as we know things.
Yeah. So make sure, again, you go over, like, comment, subscribe to the Schmoedown. Also, like and comment for us, the Cinefanatics. You can do all that down below this video. Conveniently placed, I would say. And also, you can hit subscribe up here. There's a couple other videos over here you can watch. And as always,
we never think of anything to say before this point, so we always have to cut it.
Yeah, later.
See ya. That's a little behind the scenes for you guys there. Sometimes we'll do well, but most of the time, nah.